Maybe my face isn't.
Oh, there we go. I don't know. All right. How are you?
I'm good. How are
Good. I'm
you?
doing well. I'm doing well. It's kind of cold in Tennessee, which like really cold for us. Like the low last night was in the single digits. It was
Oh,
very
so
cold.
you know I'm in Connecticut.
I know. I said for Tennessee, it's very cold.
Yeah.
For Tennessee, it's very cold.
Cold is cold. I don't care. Tennessee, Connecticut, cold.
Right. But I can't complain. We're already back up over 40, so it'll be all right. It was just a little thing, a little
Yeah,
blip.
you are all right here. You're talking to
Yes.
someone we're trying to get to 17 till.
I
I think
know,
that's over.
right? Ah!
That is
It is a
good.
cold snap. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
good.
Good,
Good.
good, good, good,
Good.
good. I'm glad. I'm so sorry that you had a funeral to attend.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
very sad.
Good
So,
guy. But yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. I don't know if anybody else is here. Oh, yeah, somebody else is here.
Sandra. Hi there.
Sandra, hello. All right, well, we
Hello.
are recording, so just a couple of things on my side. You are starting to see some of the updates and upgrades that are happening. We are splitting out all of our advocacy facing services, moving it out from underneath Tennessee Health Advocates to its own identity, which is Patient Advocate CEO. So you're starting to see that branding change. Nothing in regards to your membership is going to change, except I am thinking about changing, doing a once a month training and then the office hours. So that may, but that is still up in the air. But as for right now, everything is going to stay the same. We still have open office hours. We still are doing all of those things. It's just colors, fonts, that kind of thing. It's changing. Um, Anybody have questions about that? I do want to let you know we are launching a brand new YouTube channel where all the videos will live. So if you're interested, you can get in early and head over there and subscribe, and you'll be notified when we go live. We're doing a live stream on January 1st to launch the channel. So that is at YouTube, it is at Patient Advocate CEO. So if you're interested in that. Now we can get into all the good stuff. There's no update for Wiser today. Everything that you need is currently in the vault under the Wiser training, including worksheets and how to screen your clients for wiser applied services, if they're going to have a procedure that is requiring prior authorization, if you're in one of those 6 states or your client is in one of those 6 states. And open enrollment at the marketplace ends today for an effective date of January 1st. So if you have anybody working on that, we need to do that. They can continue to enroll tomorrow through January 15th. That will be an effective date of February 1st. So those are the things that I wanted to share. What are you guys working on?
So I have I don't know if it's logical, theoretical. I could be making this up. I don't know. But I have this student, I think we talked about this for a few times. And I have a bill from Piedmont and a bill from
Ugh.
Emory. No, Nicole, don't make any faces.
Piedmont and Emory are both,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now, so the bill is after insurance is 2,700 for Piedmont, and for Emory, it's about 3,000.
Okay.
Now, the logic for me that I'm thinking, because I've been back and forth negotiating with them, the out of pocket for this young girl is 2,600.
Ah, okay.
So we're talking about $6,000 worth of out of pocket bills. So one bill was 20,000, another bill was over 15. So if the insurance is paying a large portion of it, why is it that she has to incur more than the 2,600? Am I
So
missing something?
no, no, you're not. So her $2,600 maximum out of pocket, were these out of network providers?
They're not saying they are. No.
And her
Because you
max,
had your out of network would be a different
yeah,
percentage. And then you have
right.
your
That's why I
state.
thought maybe, if there was a different, because sometimes there's a completely separate max out of pocket for out of network than there is in network.
Correct. I agree with you.
Right. So I was just asking to make sure that both providers are in network, because if they weren't, then if one of them is in network and one is out of network, then they're applying it to two different out of pockets, right?
Right. Oh, you can't see my face. I'm shaking the head
Yeah.
to acknowledge you. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So the only way to know for sure is to get the insurance explanation of benefits and see how they applied and processed the claims. If they both applied to her in-network deductible and in-network max out of pocket, then something's really wrong, because she
Okay.
shouldn't be responsible for anything more than the $2,600 max out of pocket. So
One
I would
time.
start investigating. Correct.
Now, where do
Right.
you start
Unless the
investigating?
services, yep. So unless the services split years, like did she have one of them in December and one in January?
No, they were, well, between 920 and
Yeah.
923.
Okay. So there's not a, okay. So what I would do is I would pull those explanation of benefits and look at the columns of how did they apply? What did the EOBs say she's responsible for each of those services? And then check to see if did they apply that to the deductible and out of pocket. If not, we need to find out why not. So what the answer to your question is, pull those two explanation of benefits, one for Emory, one for Piedmont, and get detailed and see how much they say she owes each one of them, and look to find out why she owes that.
Okay. And
Because
I'm
it may be
pulling,
that they processed it wrong.
and when you say they, United
The
Healthcare, the
insurance.
insurance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Start with
right.
the insurance.
Okay.
Yep.
It's kind of like it went, I had a aha moment. It's like I'm
Yeah.
going after Piedmont negotiating,
Yeah.
going after Emory, and I'm like, this isn't going anywhere. Let me
Yeah.
back
They're
up a little.
jerks.
Well, okay. Yeah, they are. They
Yeah,
are.
they're really hard to work with. I've worked with both of them. I have had a little bit more success with Emory than I have Piedmont. Piedmont, Hollis and Cobb is my best friend.
Okay. All
For
right.
those of you that don't know, Hollis and Cobb is the attorney, the law office that handles collections for Piedmont Hospital.
So it just goes
Anyway,
right to the next step. Okay.
that's
All right. That's
right.
what I'm going to do, Nicole. Thank you. I
Okay.
just wanted to
Yep.
like talk to someone else logically because
Yeah.
I said I'm not going anywhere with the
Yeah.
hospital. I said, well, let me just see about the insurance because if that 5,200 is if
Right.
she's paying it twice, it would be half the amount, 2,600.
Right.
One
So
of those at least. Okay.
right. So we just need to figure out how the insurance applied those claims, how they adjudicated, how they processed them. And did they say that she was responsible for that amount? And, like I said, she should not be responsible for more than her maximum out of pocket. And since she
Period.
is, like I said, we went through some of the reasons that can happen. It splits years, services split the years, December to January, or some of the providers are in network and some are out of network. Those are some of the logical reasons that can happen. So that's where I would start, is with the claims, and look at the EOBs, and feel free to bring them to the office hours on Friday and we can look at them together if you want.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
All right. Nicole, thank you.
You are very welcome. I love it.
Yeah.
Sandra, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I
Good.
have a situation.
Woo.
If somebody wants to weigh in, I've got a client she's been seeing an out-of-network provider for her ulcerative colitis. The doctor ordered endoscopy and colonoscopy because she was having issues. So she went and had the procedure done. It's actually in
Mhm.
Nashville, TriStar
Oh, yeah,
Centennial
TriStar
Clinic.
Centennial. Yep.
Um, she has met her in-network deductible, and then was surprised that she, after this procedure, had a roughly a $3,500 bill from the hospital,
Mm.
and ends up they're not a network provider into her insurance, Meritain, and now everything's going to her out-of-network out-of-pocket max. She said,
Mm.
I had no idea. I knew my doctor wasn't in network at the clinic I see her at, but I didn't know she was going to send me to an out-of-network hospital. Um, this goes back to the average person does not know what
Right.
questions to ask.
Right.
It just gets so disgusted with providers not doing their part or the people in
Yes.
the office not doing their part. She had no
Right.
idea. She never signed anything that said this could be your out-of-pocket responsibility. We're sending you to an out-of-network provider. It's not in network for your under your insurance plan, blah, blah. Uh, as I went through her stuff, it looks like there is an out-of-network or an in-network exempt form or something a form that you can fill out that you could potentially
Mhm.
treat your upcoming procedure as in-network with enough justification. Um,
Right.
Unfortunately, the
And it's
procedure was
a
already
network
done.
exception, but
And I called Tricentennial. They said, well, it's after, kind of after the fact. You're not going to have to treat it as an appeal.
right.
And so they gave me so we filled it out and we sent it to the appeals department, um, to see if they'll
Yeah.
apply it retroactively. Have you ever
Yeah.
come across
It's worth
something
a
like
shot.
this?
Meh. Um, yeah. So there's two things. One, how old is your client?
She's in her early 30s.
Okay. So she's not a student. All right. Um, I'm going to put that on pause for just a minute because I also thought of something for Pamela. Yours is a college student, right, Pamela?
Correct, Nicole.
I'm thinking for you, the other thing that you could be doing while you're doing this other stuff, you could file for financial assistance for her since she's a college student and probably has low income. That's something to
Correct.
look at too. Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that before I forgot. So, all
Yeah.
right. Put that on pause. Back to Sandra's case with
Okay.
TriStar. Um, sorry about that. That's how my brain is sometimes. Anyway,
Yeah, she's
so what
working.
I'm
She's
thinking about
working.
with her is, yeah. Um, I hate that it is like technically there's really, you know, I'm just gonna say this because this is a safe room. She knew her physician was out of network, but she didn't think to look at the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, when she first
Yeah,
started seeing this doctor, it was highly
yeah,
that she was having a lot of problems. She said, "I like this doctor, didn't want to change." Her
right.
insurance had her that's what originally she was in network, then her insurance changed, job, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
She didn't want to change it all up and go to another doctor and start up all over again.
right.
So she's like, "Okay,
I
fine."
get
And
it.
she was just going for routine kind of just check-ins and getting
Right.
infusions and everything was fine, and then she had a flare up and doctor said, I think you should have a full endoscopy colonoscopy thing. um so
I don't even think there's any protection under the No Surprises Act. So Karen dropped into the chat last week or the week before the entire CMS No Surprises Act little info
Mhm.
guide.
Mhm.
I'm going to say read through that and make sure, but I'm pretty sure there's no real protection
Yeah,
there
I kind of took a
for,
look at that too to see if there was
yeah.
anything.
I don't, I think the best you're going to be able to do is get her on some sort of payment plan, or you might be able to negotiate with the hospital. Here's what you could do. You could, was this an inpatient or outpatient procedure?
um it was outpatient, went home
Okay.
same
So we
day.
have a
Yeah.
CPT code. So we can go
Yeah.
see. So what we could do is we could go check, go use TriBilly. Oh my gosh. By the way, we
Oh,
have a
Nicole.
discount code for TriBilly. Um, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Please don't let me
Oh
forget.
God,
So
yes. It's
I know,
ah,
I know, right? I'm like, I just got it. Okay. So, so see how rabbits, I'm telling you, I chase rabbits. Okay.
mhm.
So get the CPT code, go check and see what the price, do two things. One, go see if TriStar Centennial has on their website a place where you can find their cash price for that service.
Okay.
To go to TriBilly, find out what their cash price is and or the Nashville average cash prices for
Mm-hmm.
for that service. Then look at the explanation of benefits from her insurance carrier and find out what they actually paid for that. Because if insurance already paid a comparable payment to the cash price, you could negotiate and say, "Hey, you've already received payment, a reasonable payment for that service. We're gonna ask that you write off her out of
Or outer
network."
network piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's
I
just
think that's
right.
what I
That's
would do.
silly. It's just penalizing someone. Oh, sorry, your
Right,
insurance doesn't,
right,
this isn't a network under your insurance, but it is under
right.
someone else's insurance. It's just,
No, it's
yeah.
dumb. So
Okay,
I
yeah,
think that's what
those
I
are
would
good
do.
points. Okay.
Yeah. Is I would try to get them to write it off or at least lower it, right? Depending on, so
Mm-hmm.
for example, and I'm going to make up some numbers. Let's say that the average cash price is, $10,000
Yeah.
and the insurance already paid them 9,500. Well, gee, you know, I feel like $9,500 for a $10,000 procedure is pretty doggone close. I'll tell you what, we'll pay you $1,000 to call it even, or I'll pay you $500 to get you up to the average cash price in the metro area, right?
Yeah.
That's the angle I think I would take with hers, and
Okay.
educate her, right? Like help her remember.
Yeah, I mean, everybody really just needs
Yeah,
to be, and it's just not something people,
I
especially the
know.
younger generation,
Yeah.
I actually feel a little bit bad for them because,
I do
when I was
too.
working, I didn't really have to think about anything. I went to a doctor. I mean, it
Yep.
didn't hurt that I was working for an insurance company. I kind of knew all the
I
lingo,
know,
but
right?
I never had to worry about it. Just had everybody pretty much had really good coverage. You just to a doctor, everything was covered. You knew what a
Yep.
copay was. It's just so different now. But so right now I've got the appeal. We've filed an appeal.
Yeah.
We're gonna submit that waiver per the conversation I had with Mary
Conversation.
Kane and see if that gets
Yeah.
us anywhere. If not, then these
Yeah.
are good plan Bs. Thanks.
Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, this is why I love this. I love
Good.
this conversation. I love it. I don't know if you saw the post in the Facebook group. There's going to be an email going out today or tomorrow as well. We are tossing around the idea of starting one of these groups for clinical advocates called the Clinical Advocacy Mastermind that would also meet twice a week and have these opportunities. So if you know of any clinical advocates that would like to participate in that, let them know that we're putting this feeler out and to let us know to reach out to me, connect with me, because it's been so helpful for billing advocates. So we want to make sure we're doing it for clinical
Yeah,
advocates too. So
great idea.
yeah. So all right. Anything else? I don't even know what time it is because I'm working on my phone today. Anything else? What are some things, because I'm looking at upcoming training, because it looks like obviously the Wiser program, that's kind of where I'm going to be focusing things for 26. I mean, not everything, but we're going to put together a watch committee to try and, monitor that. The ACA subsidies, that's kind of winding down. There was some last minute stuff that happened. Um, bills that did not pass, and so the credits did not extend, at least not at this point. I guess they've got a little bit of time. But anyway, looks like that's going to wind down. So I'm looking for my next big watch moment. So are there things that you guys are hearing about, or are there things that, you're questioning, or you would appreciate having some additional training and or resources around? Are there anything, that's come up for you?
Nicole, I just a quick question. I know this is like history, but I probably missed, and I can go in the vault or just
It's okay.
explain to me what the Wiser program is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I just missed it.
It's okay. It's all right. It is the waste. Oh my gosh. It is it's a pilot program. Traditional Medicare is starting a pilot program in 2026 in 6 states.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try and remember Arizona, New Jersey, I can't remember. They're posted though.
Like Ohio. I did
Ohio,
hear that.
Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a pre-authorization for a specific list of services. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. One of the things is they did take the deep brain stimulator off of the implementation list for 2026. That procedure will probably be added in 2027, but we're not sure. They delayed that one. So that was the big development. That's what I wanted. That was the big development for there. So things are winding down for the ACA subsidies. I'll continue to watch Wiser. I'm just always looking for, what are you running into that it would be helpful. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm looking for the stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yes, of course. All right. Did anybody else join us? I don't think so. I think it's just the three of us. All right. If there's not anything else, I'm gonna let you have 10 minutes back in your day.
All right, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Sandra.
Talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.